Hello guys and welcome to the TheDRogers tutorial guides. Today is COE Path 1 on Guardian. So we're going to show you the ins and the outs of what to do and what not to do on Guardian. And we're going to see what happens. So let's kick it off, and as soon as someone takes the quest, we'll start off. There it is. So you want Purging, Hold, and Wall. We're going to go in and use Greatsword 5 on the group, just like so, and pull them to the left side so they stack it in the corner. You're going to Greatsword Leap to the next mobs, use Focus 4, then Focus 5 for the block. Then you're going to go in the corner, use a Fire Field for the stacking might, and when the elementals come in, you're going to use Wall Reflection for their ice attack. As long as Wall is down before the ice attack comes up, it will reflect the attack. Once the group is dead, we're going to go in the corner, just like so, in the corner right here, and we're going to kill the Champ Wolf. What we're going to do is, before Spire gets in, we're going to use the Renewed Focus, that's the Elite, to negate his big damage ice attack. Then we're going to leap towards the group, not leap, dodge towards the group, and get in the corner, and one of the enemies will Ice Bull Freeze, as seen right here, and you'll just do your DPS rotations with Sword and Sword Focus. Sorry. Yes, that is right. So we're going to go ahead and kill this boss. Let's see. He's that close to dying now. And there it is, right there. So, next, let's do this. Alrighty. So here we go. Spire's going to come in this corridor right here, if you want to call it that. We're going to blast Swiftness if the Ellie has it. Do they have it? There's the Swiftness field, and there's the blast. And I'm going to go ahead and put on a staff for the symbol 3, which is also Swiftness, just in case she didn't get enough, which I think she did. Alrighty, so now you can switch out your wall for retreat. Remember, this is Path 1, so you do need to use Aegis for those fire attacks. Let's see what we got, because she's slow. Alright, here she comes. That was a poke at my other two videos, which, by the way, you should also watch. Alright, here she comes. She's coming around the mountain when she comes. Here it is. She's at the console. Maybe I'll flip a lever, and maybe I won't say my other saying. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm just waiting for the cutscene to pop up. We'll skip the cutscene and then we'll move on to what to do with Alpha. Alright, we skipped the cutscene here, and here we go. We're going to choose the path. Usually you stack Swiftness, but if they don't have the static field down by now, you could swap out your Greatsword for Staff and put down a Staff 3 for the Swiftness. Do not use a retreat. Guys, remember, this is Path 1. You do need those Aegis. So, for this path, you're going to either have the Warrior Fear Me, or the one of the staff Ellies use the punt on air. There's the Fear. We're going to teleport to him using Sword 2, put down a Fire Field, blast it. Of course, do the blinds. And so, with the Aegis on this boss, at least for very first Alpha, you can maintain your Aegis. That's right, maintain it. The other attack does not strip your Aegis. Don't forget, you can pick up a Frostbow, use number 4 and 3. And you could be using F1 for the vulnerability, the burning, and the blind. You can pick up Warrior's Banner, and you could go through here. Remember, folks, this is not real water. We went over this in my other two videos, but by now you should have watched the other two videos. That's right, the other two videos. Speaking of new videos, I have some LE guides coming out, Path 2 and Path 3 of COE coming out. I'm going to work on Path 1, and if there are any other videos you guys want, make sure to post. Alright, here we go. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to drop the banner outside the corner, drop a hollowed, and I'm going to wait a second, switch to Sword Focus, hit 5 for the block, switch back to Greatsword, use Greatsword 5, and pull them into the corner. Just like so. Now, what this does is this makes sure that you have stability, you can't get lasered. Now, if you don't have Aegis and Focus 5, if you go in right away and try to pull them to the middle, you still could get lasered and get killed. As long as you have stability, you won't. So this is the lasers, you jump. There's a little bay between two lasers you can hide in. Just like so. When they pass by, you can continue jumping. Of course, I have Swiftness, so let's see if I make it. And I did. Okay, so we're going to go here. As soon as you see the timer, you can activate it. Let's see. And there's the timer. This is when you can switch out retreat for wall. Not retreat for wall. Retreat for shield and purging for wall. What this does is the wall reflection reflects all the boss's attacks. Ultra beam, the static field, the fire field that he does. All of those attacks are projectiles. Also, We also tested the spinning thing today. Maybe not in this video, but in the Ellie videos you'll see that the spin thing, dodging through him, does not work. We just got bugged on the turret on one of the banners last time. So, I can't definitively say if it doesn't work, but so far we've proven that it might not work after all. So as soon as you pull him with Greatsword 5, you're going to hit Hollowed, and you should wait to use Wall after the first attack. Luckily, he got bugged on something, so he stayed. So you're going to stand on the wall, use your DPS rotation. When your wall is about to run out, you use Shield. A good tip I got from someone that I already knew, but good tip, is when it hits 22 seconds, or 23 seconds I should say, use a Shield, and you should have no downtime. Also, Sword 3 on your Sword Focus is a projectile nullification. So you can, of course, nullify those projectiles. With that, it works as the same as Shield. Once he's dead, we're going to move on to the console phase of this dungeon. You have to activate it 5 times to get through the room. Every single time you activate it, it spawns 3 silvers. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one person activate it. This time it's, I guess it's not me. Maybe it is me. Let's see here. It is me. I'm activating. And we'll see what happens. After I activate it, what we're going to do is on our left-hand side, usually it's a P. A P will come towards us. We're going to wait till it comes all the way to us. And we're going to go hug around the left and let the other 2 silvers line of sight into us. This is also where you can change out your wall for purging, because remember, the silver's projectiles are not projectiles after all. Who would have thought? Am I right or am I right? So he's close to us. We're going to use Greatsword 5. Well, not yet. We're going to use a Fire Field. And then we're going to use Greatsword 5 when they get close to us, like I already did. And the third one should line of sight perfectly. Now here, the Ellie... Oh, wait a minute. I'll go over that in the Ellie video. Alrighty. So once we kill this, we're going to jump on top of the console. This is where 4 comes in, because remember, it's a 1-4. So we're going to have 4 people activate it while 1 person defends. This is where if your shields recharge, you can put on retreat, just in case someone doesn't kill the golems in time. Alright. So Aegis will block the exploding golem, but remember it only blocks 1 attack. And so getting knocked away will interrupt it. Once it's all done, you can use the Greatsword Leap to get away and get to your chest. Unfortunately, I didn't show that here. But you can. It doesn't matter. Remember, don't use your retreat, because this is Path 1 and we're fighting Alpha next. So you need to remember that fire attacks you can maintain on Path 1. You can maintain Aegis. That's how you block it. The other attack does not strip Aegis. A lot of people like to think so, but it doesn't. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We got Aegis, not Aegis. We got Spire coming up. I also wanted to take this time to say I am changing a little bit of my commentary. If you don't like it, make sure to tell me. If you do like it, just give me a thumbs up in the like section. Or just tell me that, hey, I like this commentary better and I'll keep it. So we're going to go ahead and let the Inquest member die. So these champions and silvers are going to kill the Inquest member. They spike him down real quick. Then we're going to hop in this little cove right here between the 2, they're not barrels, I would say crates. Some sort of Azuran crates. The Alpha Essences will spawn behind us as greens, and they will go into middle to form Alpha. Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, if you ask me. Then we're going to stack Might once he forms into a solid shape. When he turns red, you're going to cast Hollow. Use Focus 4 to pull him. Use Focus 5 so you don't get crystalled when you do the pull. So you're going to run through your DPS rotations, which if you want, I can go over in another video. Just let me know. We're going to run through. Remember to maintain that Aegis, so as the Guardian, you should always be watching your party window to make sure they always have Aegis. And if they have Burning, hit F2 as it is a condition cleanse, because the Scholar runes you want to maintain at 90%. So I'm going to grab a banner and go to Pajaro. Okay, so Pajaro, how Pajaro works. Now, other people have different theories, but how I like to teach it is what we're going to do is we're going to have all Ellies bring Tornado. If you run 3 Ellies, that's good. If 2 Ellies will work. So they bring Tornado and they bring Frostbow. What's going to happen is I'm going to pull with my Guardian Focus 4. He's going to run into the thing, and then I'm going to run in the corner. You see that I have Sanctuary, Hold, and Retreat. When he comes in the corner, the warrior is going to use Fear Me, and so he's running into the corner. When the Fear Me starts flashing, then I will use Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a permanent knockdown. When Sanctuary is getting low and about to expire, one of the Ellies will use the Ice Bow 5 to freeze it. When the Ice Bow freeze is done, then he will use Tornado. And then the next Ellie will do the same, and then the next Ellie will do the same. Hopefully, this should be done in one time. Let's see. Alright, he's coming in. And the Fear Me is right there. Alright, the Fear is blinking and cast Sanctuary. And there he is. There's the knockdown from Sanctuary. We're gonna remember run 3 DPS rotations. There should be a Frostbow freeze here. And I think there is. Yep, there's the Icebow freeze. Tornado should be coming up. Let's see. There's the tornado. So as long as tornado's up, you're perfectly fine. Remember to spam that F1 for, maximum DPS. The next Ellie should be coming in with an Icebow freeze here soon. There's a Daze. There's an Icebow freeze, I think. Yep, there's another tornado, so I didn't get to see the freeze, but I saw the second tornado. And the third one, I think, messed up with his freeze, so we just used tornado, and we ended up killing it in one go. And there we go. We didn't have any mishaps. Yeah, it took a little longer than without FGS, but it's to be expected, because, it's a relatively new tactic we've been trying out. So, with over time, it will master and get better. So, for this last alpha, maintain Aegis, remember. Don't go past the threshold, which is right in front of me. You could Greatsword Leap to get ahead of your party, and then switch out for Hammer, because this is a longer fight and a harder fight than the other alphas, the last alphas. Use Hold right away when you get into the corner. When he comes in, as Ellie should be Icebow freezing. Hold, by the way, is so you don't get perma-crystalled, if I didn't mention that. When he crystals you, if you have stability, you don't get perma-freeze. That means when the crystal dies, you can get out of it. That's only if you have stability before the crystal pops. So just run through your DPS rotations with Sword Focus, and you switch back to Hammer. Hammer 5 is good for the Alpha Essences when he gets low, so that they can't heal him, and that's the reason I bring Hammer. Also for the protection, because this Alpha does hurt more, because he uses his attacks more frequently. And there you go. This was another tutorial guide with the TheDRogers from LOD. And thank you for watching, and see you next time. Post any comments in the YouTube video or just tell me online. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day in Guild Wars 2.